Okay, first things first, my name's Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Illuminous 4K screen paint using ambient light rejection technology gain, or true ambient light rejection technology gain, showing you a demonstration of what gray screens and white screens can't do. Now, as I said before, this is a TV-free zone. We don't have any TVs in the house whatsoever. I haven't owned a TV since 2011. There's no point since we've been developing technology that allows you to use your screen in a fully lit environment. Now, I'm doing a playback. I'm going back and doing the same video again to show you that the first time I did the demonstration, I did it when it was around dark outside. Now I'm doing it when we have light coming through my environment. It's nice and bright in my home. As you can see, I got to knock out some of these lights. And here's the screen I have in my theater room / lounge using my Sony Ultra Short Throw projector. Of course, in a fully lit environment as always. And we can take a look. So I got all my screens. Now this right here, I'm doing a demonstration today. That's why I got my projector set up here. This is my 126 inch outside. If you're curious to see that demonstration, I'll post it at the bottom later on, because yesterday I finally got some good weather and I got a chance to do the inflatable screen. So today we're going to do that demonstration outside, showing why gray screens and white screens are a complete fail inside and outside the home, and they're obsolete or outdated. So we got a 120 inch outside. Not a small little slithered piece of screen tucked in between a little balcony with a little roof over top of it. No, this is how we do our demonstrations over here. So you see my screen sitting out there? It's gonna be sitting there and all that open. I gotta straighten up a little bit, but this is how we do our tests, our demonstrations. We don't have our screen sitting on a little piece of wood jammed in between a doorway and with the projector sitting right up on top of the screen. I'm going to show you the measurement points on how far our projector sits back, and we use different calibers of projectors while we're out there. But that's just to show you how you're supposed to do an ambient light rejection demonstration, because if it's done right, you can walk through your house in a fully lit environment. You never have to worry about the screen washing out or fading. There's my Ultra Short Throw sitting on the floor. Keep in mind, it doesn't sit right up on top of the screen. So it's kind of doing a long throw with an Ultra Short Throw projector. But when you watch demonstrations where they have to turn those lights out at the end of the demonstration, due to the fact that that's the only way that screen is going to be able to pull up a decent image. And they're going to stay as far away from any form of contrast demonstration whatsoever, due to the fact that gray screens and white screens do not pick up contrast. All right, so just going to move about a little bit here and there so you can see my screen. For the environment, we're going to walk upstairs. Like I said, sunlight's coming through, so it's getting pretty bright in here. You have to have a lot of confidence in your product. There's my window right there. You see plenty of window light coming in. We got the overhead light on. And then over here, I'm over here doing another demonstration on my 135 inch screen using my short throw projector. Fully lit environment. Don't have to worry about the screen washing out or fading. This is what true ambient light, true contrast is all about. Like I said, gray screens, white screens do not have the capability of pulling up an image. We're not pulling up, they can pull an image, but they can't pull contrast levels. And keep in mind, outside that screen would fade tremendously fast. So we're going to do some demonstrations on the 43, and we're going to do some demonstrations on my 1100 lumen, I think it's, no, 1100 or 1000 lumen projector. And look at this. Fully lit environment, plenty of light pushing through the window. Look at the image off my screen. Like I said, if you're going to do an ambient light rejection demonstration, tuck in a screen between a little doorway on a balcony and having the projector sitting right up on top of it. It's not a demonstration. That screen should have been down there in that alleyway or parking lot, and that demonstration should have shown the distance from the projector and the entire screen, not just the camera zooming right up on the image. As I will show you how it's done today with the 120 inch screen we got painted out back with our screen paint mix. Like I said, it's a cheap mix we used to make back in the day. I'll put the ingredients on how it's made, but also I will show you why you want to stay away from it. Alright, so I'll come over here and show you the screen I have over here. So this is my work screen right here. And that is a demonstration of a customer gave us pictures of before and after. Actually, we have a lot of before and after customer photos on our Facebook fan page, the Crystal Ridge fan page. And this is his before picture. That's his after picture using our technology. All right, so we'll come out of here, pop over into the next room. As you'll see, no TVs at all. Doing Bob's Burger in here. I can turn on, let's see if I had these lights on to begin with. Turn on my fan. And my image will still pull up. Now when I did this demonstration, it was dark outside. There wasn't really much light coming through the windows. But as you can see, nice and bright in here. And we can sit here in a fully lit environment and see the screen. Now, like I said, just because the projector is sitting on top of the screen, I've done this demonstration before using against gray screens. I'll post it at the bottom of the comment section of the Optima GT 5600 on a gray screen. Also too, with our technology laying against it and showing you even with the lights out, that gray screen did not have the capability of pulling up a proper image. So instead of us, going out and getting like a 60-inch or an 80-inch screen, punching a hole through the the firewall with a masonry drill or hammer drill, and then turn around, we have to put a bracket in and all that other nonsense. The best way to do it was to paint the screen on the wall, set up the projector, and there you go. As you see, there's no wires, there's nothing there. It's a clean setup. Now, the reason why gray screens can't do this is, number one, you're going to lose a ton of contrast, and number two, the screen's just going to wash out. But like I said, if you're going to do a demonstration, as I said before, if you're going to do a demonstration showing that your screen can take on that kind of sunlight, take the entire screen outside and put it against the wall, and do a star field demonstration, contrast demonstration, something that is the opposite of what that technology is designed to do. Show the difference. Jam it in between a doorway of your balcony does not show the screen's capability. It just shows that you're basically just half stepping it. And as you can see in this demonstration, there's no half stepping it at all. Now, that's with the lights on. This is with the lights off. Not much of a big difference. But I don't have to rely on the lights being out in order for me to produce an amazing picture. So I thought I'd run it back again, do the demonstration when we have more light pushing through. Look at the amazing white levels for a black screen. Alright, so I'm going to leave out of here real quick. I'm going back downstairs. So later on, around 5 o'clock, that's when our technology activates. 5 and 6, it activates. We're going to go outside and do the demonstrations and show you exactly what you're really getting from your home theater setup if you're using a gray screen. You see how the image pulls on here? No problem whatsoever. And like I said, I have lights on in here. If I take my lights off, like I said, I'm still going to pull a beautiful image. I'm still going to pull 100% contrast levels. Now this right here is the Cinema Gray 5D, like gray screen. And that's what that looks like on this technology. Like I said, image will wash out on you. Cannot pull contrast. So that means everything around the screen it's going to have a bit of a kind of a tannish look to it. Because it can't pull contrast. Now, if any gray screen mix does this demonstration with the same screen, it should react the same way, because all gray screens react the same way. They can't pull contrast and the images will wash out. Can't pull contrast, you can't get detail. Detail is not going to pull up on that screen. Alright, so later on today, like I said, we're going to be outside on that 120-inch screen outside. We're going to be doing some demonstrations off of that, showing the difference between our technology versus, like I said, gray and white screens, which I feel, like I said, it's an outdated screen. It's obsolete. It should be obsolete. It's an outdated screen. And the real technology, which you really want, is with a black, or keep in mind that new gold technology we have available now, which is going to be, actually it is available now. It's available now on our website, that gold technology. I'm going to be doing 100, maybe 100-inch screen outside with that one also. Actually, I forgot about that. I did the inflatable screen. I did the inflatable screen on a Supreme 9 outside. I'll basically put those links at the bottom. All right, again, hope you enjoyed the video demonstration, just showing you what ambient light rejection technology is supposed to look like. And like I said, you shouldn't have, if your technology is that good, if it's that good, you should not have in any way whatsoever, you should never have a TV in your home, because that shows that you don't have a lot of confidence in your product. All right, with that being said, thank you for your time. I have to go, and God bless.